Hello, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hi, it's October the 7th, Monday, 7 p.m. here in Manitoba, Canada. It's getting extremely cold. Sun starts to come up around 9 p.m. and it starts to set around 5 p.m. now. But good thing that's what winter's for, to huddle into a beautiful little cabin like this one and just trade heavily with my baby whales. I'll save all the personal stuff at the end, like I always do, but just two things I wanted to say very quickly. One, guys, if you like the content, and you know that I've never really said this before, because you know I don't care about likes in any way, but maybe start giving them. If you guys appreciate the content, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, click on that notification button, because this way you can actually interact with me, let me know that I'm doing a good job. And I'm starting to interact with you guys a lot more, getting constructive feedback. For example, someone said leave the personal stuff till the end. No problem. That's what I'll do. But let me know if I'm either doing a good job or a bad job, and leave me some constructive criticism, because I obviously just want to keep growing this channel to cater to what you guys are looking for, and we can all be a lot more rich, I guess, in a few years to come, and if we work together. So I did my morning scan already. If you guys missed that, go check it out, my previous video. Lots of content's coming my way. And the second announcement I wanted to make is that my t-shirts are actually coming out today, okay guys? So if you are interested in them, definitely consider it, because I think it's going to be very comfortable. It's a good way for you guys to support me as well, to let me know that I'm doing a decent job, right? And you know, it's not for profit at all, put it that way, guys. A lot of it is going to end up going back to you guys. It's going to be donated back to people. All the profits from it, it's just going to be put right back into shirts and just doing giveaways, or I'll be donating it to non-kill shelters as well. So I just want to do something a little bit fun on the side. So I hope to see a lot of you guys at the store. It's in the link below, www.babywhaleclub.com. I'm going to be offering a t-shirt and a hoodie, but we'll save all that till the end. Anyways, let's get on with this technical analysis. It has been a little bit too long already. So, Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at it from Binance today, okay? And we're going to go over several different case studies as well of what we think is going on. And I'm actually right about how we might get a wave 5 coming in, a wave 4 going to the upside here still, or you know, we actually finished already, guys, and it's severely truncated. Yeah, I'm not kidding, okay? I'm gonna give you guys an example right here of something that should have broke down, but it really didn't. Okay, just an example. Let's go like a 2-hour chart where, you know, you're getting something like a descending triangle, where you're expecting it just to break down, right? But instead it actually ends up going to the upside. So for example, right here, okay, I'm just giving you guys one example, like back in June, where everybody's like, oh no, this is gonna definitely downtrend, right? People are thinking it's getting a higher low, or sorry, a lower high each time as well. It wasn't really a descending type of triangle, but it did hit a few key points, and then it defied everybody, and it actually ended up bouncing to the upside. And then if you take a look at it on even some smaller time frames, you'll be able to see a lot of different case studies as well, where it doesn't always break to the downside, okay? Sometimes it certainly does break to the upside. For example, here, I am so confident that everybody thought it was going to break down lower here, right? We were going to hit like 7K regions or something in July. But keep in mind that sometimes when you're on the floor for a long time, it doesn't mean that you're hammering at it. It can also mean that there's a way for it to break through. So this one, like I mentioned before, in June, that one definitely broke to the downside as well. Or sorry, to the upside, right? So I'm just giving you guys some small examples. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything at all in any way, right, that it's going to break to the upside. But what I am saying is that keep in mind and be very open-minded that things could break to the upside when it looks like it's actually descending. So let's play out what we see, obviously, okay? On a higher time frame, this is what we're seeing. Let's say we go to 2-hour. There you go. 2 hours looking beautiful. So we're seeing 3 points of support here already. And the first support is here, and then here, and here so far, okay? So now what we do is we demarcate it further. We're doing a more so basic analysis first. You guys have my actually not fairly, but very detailed Elliot wave counts that I have been going through for a while now. And now let's go to a triangle here, okay? I gotta keep my eye. I'm not logged into Bitfinex right now, but I really gotta keep my eye on the level 2 for XRP, because I just want to segue really quickly. XRP just did 10%, guys, if you don't know that already. Yeah, 10%, R size reaching very, very high 81 ranges, even on 2 hour already. So I'm interested in looking for a short position. just a scalp for the day. So when I'm, actually, you know what, I'll log in later. I was going to do it right now, but that's all right. So now we demarcate our area that we see working for Bitcoin. And it's pretty clear that, you know, we're just seeing something like that right now. It's starting to come down, right? We're getting lower highs every time. So this is kind of the point of wherever we think it could, you know, just kind of like that, right? Just kind of around. I can't really tilt it properly, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, it's like around this particular region where it's like, okay, well, are we actually gonna do something and actually uptrend here? We'll see. Okay, so keep an eye out on that specific region. So there were 3 things that I wanted to talk about on Twitter that I announced earlier. Okay, now I'm not saying we're bullish. We're not bullish until we're getting more confirmation. But the first thing I wanted to talk about was this possible breakout. Very true that there is a possible breakout going to the upside. Okay, yeah. Second thing I want to talk about is a 6-hour bullishly diverging RSI. And also, this is the highest 6-hour volume that we've seen in a while. So we're going to compare this particular point, these 3 points, okay? Right here, and there, and then right here, and here, and then right here, and right here, okay? So we're comparing specifically that point, that point, that point, that point, that point, and this point right there. Right? They're all roughly at the same price, but look how the RSI is, okay? Is the RSI slowly gaining momentum? Is it gaining strength? Yes, it is. That's a higher low. That's also a higher low, but all the prices are roughly the same. Therefore, we are gaining strength. And that's how we easily confirm that the momentum is rolling over. It's a fact that it's rolling over right now to the bullish side. But the only question as well is, are the bears going to shut them down hard? Because keep in mind, they have been attacking the whole time, okay? Like, this is kind of what happens. Let me give you the theory. The bulls are on the defense the whole time. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Now they're attacking. But before, they were on the defense the whole time. And the bulls were basically just, or the bears were just pushing it down, okay? And here's the apex, the point of a dramatic conclusion. And then the bears are, right? The bears are, or sorry, the bears are attacking down, okay? The bears are pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, consistently getting lower highs. But the bears, or sorry, the bulls are just doing this. They're just defending, just defending. They're like, the bears are like, oh, we're going to attack them. We're going to drive further into their territory. You know, like, you know, if we're talking about conquering somebody, we're going to drive further into their territory every time. And then the bulls are like, yeah, they're trying, but we're just defending our home ground every single time, but we're not advancing. We're literally just defending. We're losing, you know, we're losing soldiers, civilians are getting hurt left and right. But the enemy, they're just completely advancing all the time, and they're getting closer and closer to home base, right? So then we get close to this particular place right here, and then, hey, you know, the people who have been defending the whole time, they say to themselves, wow, should we actually just make one final stand? And then the bears have no idea what to do about it. But the bulls are like, yeah, we're going to try to push right now, okay? So the bears are trying to drive it all the way down because they've been on attacking the whole time. But now finally, the bulls are actually trying to push it to the top. And if it breaks out to the top, I usually just end up targeting this one first, like right around that high, this particular region where it began, okay? So I just want to give you guys a really quick analogy of how I see the market, and just the small analogies that I use to try to help me make sense of what's going on. But as you can see, we are definitely gaining strength here, and I'm actually liking it a lot. And I'm going to present to you guys a few different case studies for Elliot wave analysis, okay? We see the histogram picking up here right now on the 6-hour as well. It's looking very nice. And the last thing I want to talk about was the 4-hour dojis candle. The 4-hour dojis forming. Let me mute my phone. I apologize about that, okay? My phone gets really busy lately. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I always get distracted when my friend messages me. She's very distracting lately. I'm talking about my friend from Vancouver. Anyways, so let's get back into this. The 4-hour doji that I was talking about, okay? We take a look here, and we don't really see a lot of dojis. Like on this end we did, and then when we saw them, we finally got a rally. Here, the downtrend was too intense. I don't think that a doji there would have meant anything. You need to let it level off a little bit first. But if you look very closely to here, folks, you see this beautiful doji candle forming. Lots of wicks. Beautiful wick. This could have been the final rejection, right? And then this is the final rejection down. Of course, the bears are going to try a little bit. They drive down the price to roughly 7,800 on the nose, actually 70 to 1. Right? And then the bears are like, man, we just can't do this anymore. And the bulls are like, yeah, we're feeling it, man. Sell-off pressure is really low right now. So then all of a sudden the 6-hour candle and the 4-hour candle just spikes with volume. And that's why we're getting this type of volume right now. This is one of the highest ones that we've had since September the 30th almost, okay? Hold on, let's go check out the 24-hour trending volume just to see how much this has picked up recently. It's pretty cool fireplace in the background, right? I'll make it bigger for you guys. I just play that on my 85-inch TV. And yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the real fireplace right there. So it's pretty cool for trading here and making videos, I think. I don't know, I just thought I'd share something a little personal with you guys as well here. So go to 24-hour volume. And then just click on here. Whoops, not tether. Definitely not tether. Okay, go to 24-hour volume for Bitcoin. And then click on historical data. And you check out the volume here. And what you see easily is that Bitcoin is starting to pick up already. It's ramping up. Yeah, I think it's gonna, like, we're over $1 billion more than yesterday already. And I can just you know, look at the high, right? Like I gotta, like, today we opened at yesterday was a very neutral day, okay? Actually, we'll go over that another time. I don't want to complicate things too much and add too much information in these TA videos right now. So yeah, there's absolutely a chance of it breaking out. And as mentioned, if it does break out, then the target will be pretty clear, in my opinion, at first. It'll obviously be around like 8,500-ish, okay? So the way that I'm going to look for a breakout today, and I'll be trading Bitcoin today, actually, okay? I'll be trading Bitcoin because I just want to not do technical analysis for like a lot of other coins. But this just looks like it's about to break. It looks like it broke out already, honestly. I'm going to go see which coin. Like, this is the fanning strategy that's just about to like pick up right here on the 30-minute chart. You know, like if you look on a lot of coins, I want to see where it's about to break through here. The cutting line is about the 90-minute chart, about the 1-hour chart maybe the 90-minute chart is the one that's basically connecting all of these resistances right here, okay? And that's the one that if it breaks above the 90-minute chart, that's where the fanning strategy over here is going to happen, okay? This little fanning strategy, remember we've been talking about it? So I always try to correlate the resistance with the 55 moving average. And it happens to just be on the 90-minute chart for this one. So if it breaks up, target's going to be pretty clear to me, around 8,450 to 8,800. But then I don't know about that 8,800 prediction anymore, okay? I'm just going to do a quick Elliot wave count here for you guys. I expect you guys to be caught up with your own Elliot waves as always, okay? So the way that I might even see this right now is completed. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see, okay? Because you know what? Right now the daily is just friggin' making a lot of ground, man. Look at this right here. It's actually pretty cool to take a look at it. Okay, look at this low right here. They're all roughly the same, right? But look how much strength this is gaining over here. It's gaining about 19 RSI. I gotta mute my phone completely. I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, so I can't help but think that there could be a slight breakout. And not only that, we're fighting right now. Fighting very, very hard to get positive on the histogram and the MACD. I don't know if that's going to be the case where we break out of it yet. Because the way that I'm looking at this now is, man, it could be very skewed the way I'm looking at it. But I think that this is still my same count here. the W, okay, that's the failed wave there, and this could be it here. Then let me argue this, okay? Now let me just do a trend-based fib extension here first, just to see what this hit. This hit literally friggin' 1-to-1. Like, that's scary, guys. That is so scary when you see a 1-to-1 extension. Let me show you something here as well. Look at this. This one also made a 1-to-1 extension, like literally on the friggin' nose. Cool, right? Alright, let me just show you guys one more time what I'm talking about. So that's WXY, and let's just assume that this could be done. I'm gonna show you guys something amazing. I take a 1-to-1 extension of this first ABC, and guess what I get? I get a 1-to-1 ratio. Check it out. Right there, right? Roughly 1-to-1. Like, it's really hard to refute that. Like, it's literally like 1-to-1 or something, right? Here we would stayed above 90-60, and the 1-to-1 would have been like 90K. And then now, if this were to be another ABC, I'm just reiterating this, okay? Now, if that were to be ABC completed, this is just a sample for Twitter right now. Well, hey, that's also a 1-to-1 right there. ABCs like to do 1-to-1 sometimes, or 1-6-1-8s. So I'm going to argue this particular case in the actual full video coming up. Okay, so 1 second, please. Okay, so now that that hurt. If this were B somehow, okay, it's really hard for me to even. I don't know if that's a B, to be quite honest, yet. I don't really know. I need more data. I need a lot more information. So the way that I'm seeing this particular Elliot wave structure is like this: 1, 2. I see this as 1, 2, perhaps 3, 4, and a truncated 5th. I'm giving you guys the alternate count today. Okay, you guys already have my primary count, and now this is an alternate count just to indulge you guys. Now this looks very proportional. The wave 1 is proportional to the wave 4, and guess what? We actually end up getting a truncated Y, or a truncated 5th wave. If this were the case right here, we're actually very, very bullish. Okay, notice how this tried to come down. Okay, we tried to break below it right here. I'm talking about this guy right there. Okay, that one tried to break below it. But if you look actually very close to it, you see this stair stepping, how it failed. Okay, it failed, and then the next day it actually got higher, and then the next day today, not only did it, okay, let me just emphasize this more for you. Okay, like that. Notice that it was supposed to just keep going down, right? And then it moved up quite a bit, this histogram bar, but the next day, which is today, it doubled pretty much the movement, which simply means that the bears have tried very hard to push it down, but the bulls, not only did they make a recovery the next day, but the day after, they went on the attack. And that's really important to understand. Okay, so that is the alternate count there, if this were to be it. And also, gents, right, I do not call this a bullishly spinning top or tweezer, or sorry, I don't call this a tweezer pair, but I might relate it to a tweezer pair combination, especially on the lower end here. And especially if I see something like a bullishly spinning top, I'm going to assume that there might be some rally, especially when I'm finding a lot of confluent reasons. For example, on the 12-hour, I'm finding it gaining a lot of strength right now, and I can't help but think to myself that this is kind of a beautiful thing, that it's gaining a lot of strength right now, and I really like it. So yeah, at every time frame, like you look at the lower, it's here we double bottom on the RSI, it looked like, right? Double bottom on the RSI, got a higher low and an even higher low there. We tried to come down here, but got rejected, and now it's going to the upside. But you know, there's always this possibility as well, so don't ever disregard this. Okay, there's always the chance that the red one just comes down like that, then goes up, and then this does the exact same thing, like this. Okay, there you go. So then we come down still, crossover back to the negative side, and then we get another crossover, And then this is the crossover that I would want on a high time frame if I were to enter a trade. So there's a lot of variables to consider right now, and there's nothing that we can even say or do. And it's just a waiting game, everybody, now, okay? It's just a waiting game to see if this right here, so go on your chart, everybody, and draw this out like how I'm doing it right here. You need to be aware of this breakout, and it looks like it's actually happening right now as we speak in front of our eyes. So here I thought it was getting rejected first of all, which it did with the bearishly spinning top at the resistance there. But now it just looks like it's going full strong head on. So guys, I gotta cut this video short. I gotta go trade. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days where I think I'm gonna trade heavy, but maybe privately, because I plan to trade over 100K today, because during times like this, add size to your position, okay? And I'm gonna be saving my big trades for my private group. Sorry to say, but when I used to make a lot of videos, guys, for live trading, some of them didn't even get 500 views or 1,000 views. And a lot of people actually pooped on me on Twitter instead. So I'm not really a big fan of posting live trade stuff anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just going to make a private group and actually just cater to the people that actually want to be in the group and care. Not troll me. So yeah. So anyways, other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope I gave you some insight one way or another. Feeling very, very bullish today, guys, as you can tell already. Oh, by the way, my short-term target for Ethereum is $180 as called yesterday. And hey, I'm right. Sounds like I'm right. Pretty awesome, okay? Cool. So anyways, if you guys are interested in the t-shirt, check it out, guys. The link is below. It'll be up and running in about 5 hours, and I'm really excited for you guys to take the shirt home and just try it on. I've seen all the material and everything already. It's amazing material, guys. It's so soft. I'm gonna do a little photo shoot with a bunch of my hot female friends or my hot girlfriends, and I think you guys are gonna really like it to see other people wear it as well. And once again, like, it's not for profit, guys. I plan to profit just enough to buy a lot so I can give away. Does that make sense? End of the day, I'll probably have enough just to donate to non-kill shelters and maybe get like a dinner here and there. But other than that, I just want you guys to be very comfortable with what you wear. And I'll see you later this afternoon or more on Twitter. Take care.